It doesn't feel like dough, yeah, right. But it's going to feel good in a second, okay? It's not feeling good yet. So let's divide that up there. And let's use the same fragrance on them both, which is going to be violet. Because on this one, these ones we're going to do pink and purple, okay? So how much fragrance? Some, okay. Pour it on top. Ooh, that's some too much, and some there. Okay. This is beautiful. This smells like my grannies. But a lot of people associate that with their grannies. Musk, my granny was musk, like an amber kind of musk smell, and violet. Very nice.
My granny was lifebuoy.
Lifebuoy, yeah. Yeah. It's amazing how smell can take you places. Eh? You smell something and it can just take you back 30 years to something that you've completely forgotten. Okay, colouring, how much? A little bit. Okay, a little bit of colouring there. And yeah, a little bit of colouring. Maybe I can get it open. Why do we use powder colouring over here? Because we're working with our hands. And with the liquid you just get a lot more messy. Okay, so now squishy, squishy. Okay, like this. And you can see that it's starting to become like a dough, not like crumbles anymore. It was actually this time last year that you were emailing me about this one. Feeling very frustrated. Okay, so we just mix this through quickly. See, very quickly it's formed a dough. A non-crumbly stuff.
What will happen if you add too much fragrance?
Just takes very long to set. Nothing. Just takes long to set. I did that recently. I don't know if you saw in the newsletter the biscuits. I did a box of Bible biscuits. And one of them I just kind of liking it as it is, not completely mixed through. So, as it is like this, I think I just want to make one rose. Because it's quite nice like this, isn't it? So let me just wash hands. Because otherwise it's going to be very ugly. The bubble dough is quite a strong soap, and so it can be very drying on your hands. What you've got to do is you must cream your hands after you've worked, okay, with it. And maybe even the first time you work with it, you'll find that like a day or so later, your hands even look a bit dry and scaly and peely a bit. But that only happens the first time. After that, they never do that again. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe they did not in you. Check the confetti. So that answers the question. What's it about now? Not even. Okay, so baking soda, cook soda, bicarbonate of soda, not baking powder. Okay. This stuff's very good for getting scale or stuff, eh? Put it in your kettle for the lime scale.
That was really good thing with a lot of good rains.
Is it?
Yeah. Every spoon, vinegar, water, gone.
Really? Well, this is not quite magic, this day.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pour yourself some generous amount to work with. Okay. My cob. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put it in here. Like this. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Tip it out. Can you check?
Yep.
It's like, you know when you're baking, you know, because you don't want sticking stuff happening, right? So that's what we've done there. And then I'm going to take my glitter, because all that glitters is gold. I'm going to put some glitter here, shaky shakes, here. Pretty much, okay? And I'm going to put this in here. Ooh, just the right amount. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. Now, when you're molding, it takes 2 moldings, okay? First one to get it out. Okay, not bad. Now we do the process again. So that the second time doesn't have to get smacked so it won't lose shape. Okay? So that whenever you're molding, it always takes 2 rounds. Then you don't lose shape, and so then you come back, more baking soda. Right? Put it back in. Push. And the second time when it comes out, you put it straight onto your drying area. What's a drying area? Like a load of newspaper and some paper toweling. And that is where it's going to stay for like 3 days or whatever. Right? 3 or 4 days. Okay, and then just pops it out like this. Well, like this maybe. There we go. That's quite pretty. Now, what we can do, let's do another rose. But dusting again. It's nice and dusted now. Now some glitter. Yeah. And then let's just mix this purple through. So that the purple's now mixed in. So we'll do 2-tone one, kind of. And we'll put some purple in, kind of like this, a bit mushy like this, okay? Just, and then we'll put our pink in. Right, let's make it out. It's going to be nice, see, kind of like a 2-tone story. Back in here, dusty, dusty. Bubble dough is, in fact, incredibly easy to work with. People battled in the beginning, but if you see it done, you can see it's like there's nothing to it. It's really, really easy.
Can you use silicone bowls for that?
Yes, but you know what? The only thing with that is that it's in fact better to use a harder mold because you can push hard and you can smack it out hard. Whereas silicone, when you're turning it out, you kind of want to give it a bit of a squish in, which dents it. That's what I've found. I mean, it does work, but these actually happen to work better. Okay, so here we go. Tips it out. Quite nice, except now, what do we have? Some cracks, okay? Can you see that? Yeah? Can you see? Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, good. So what do? We get rid of cracks straight away. Bit of water, brush, and we just brush in here. We just brush the cracks out, right? Immediately, so we don't have cracks. Okay, and then what can we